Our interviews are brought to you in association with Techedia. Jim, not the best game, but we could have had a win out of that, couldn't we?
Probably should have. Yeah, being honest, it's frustrating, but Peterborough are in good form recently. They've won the last 3. They got some good players. Big gas coming on. I thought it was at Anfield, even with 10 men, he was a perfect player for them because he won flick-ons and got them up the pitch. And as I say, they're in good form. But if I look at the start of the game, it didn't really get going. It lacked a bit of quality at times. It was a bit stop-starty. It was a bit, two formations exactly the same, cancelling each other out. We said to the lads it might just hinge on a set play or a moments of brilliance or a mistake or whatever. It was like a lot of the games we played recently. It's nip and tuck. Mm-hmm. It was quite tight, but it just threatened to get going. It seemed to pick up. There was some good bit of play by us, and then it fizzled out. Yeah. And then about 30 seconds, a minute later, good little bit of play again, and then given away, fizzled out. That's it, yeah. So, but having said that, I think we've had the best chance of the first half with Josh Amani. They've had 1 or 2 bits. They had a couple of spells of possession where they kept getting the right side centre half up, which we tidied up at half time with regards to someone locking onto the big 9. He was dropping deep and creating a 4v3 in the middle of the pitch, and our 3 centre halves stayed back with the 1, so they were creating an overload which was causing a knock-on effect throughout the team, and then they kept on getting the right side centre half out, but we got that sorted. And yeah, as I say, second half with a couple of good chances, but like I said to him there, we could have been coming off losing the game because
they had a break, didn't they?
The counter-attack. I'll accept responsibility a little bit for that because I changed my mind on the sub once they went down to 10 men, and obviously Morgs was taking the set plays, so Josh Amani's on the edge when Morgs was taking them, and then suddenly Josh was taking them, and I've given a little bit of instruction to Jordan Arch, and suddenly we haven't juggled it or known some responsibility, and sort of got me off the hook really because we didn't wrap the edge of the box up as well as what we should have. We probably overcommitted. I think you could see the lads are full of endeavour, they're full of enthusiasm, they want to win games, they want to put points on the board, and sometimes when you are flat out going, you do overcommit and you can get caught on the counter attack. So it is a case of when you're on that pitch making sure that if you don't win it, you certainly don't lose it neither. So they had that opportunity. I think they had a half chance from a header from a corner, but we had some great chances to win the game. Ultimately we should have, I think Big Ben's had a header from a corner and he hit the target, and then we've got Josh Amani's Will Russ at the end. So it is what it is. When you go home and you look at it and look over the game again, I've just seen the incident with Matty Thompson. Great ball, great touch, great finish.
It was a good finish,
out for offside, and then you look at it and think, well, when you look on the video, it's
close.
Yeah. So some of the staff are saying it's 100% onside, but that's the type of thing that goes against you. You just need that little bit. You go 1-0 up, suddenly they've got to come out a little bit. You might go and win the game a little bit more comfortable, but as I say, it's difficult playing against 10. Look at us recently with 10 men beating Brackley 3-1 when we're 1-0 down with 5 minutes to go. So, but having said that, we've had the opportunities. We should have won the game, but that's life. You got to take the point, move on quickly because we've got another game around the corner.
We have, haven't we? We've got 3 away games coming up now. A massive one next week now at Banbury, isn't it? I
want to think about Banbury at the minute. The most important one's the next one. That's Warrington. They're in decent form. They've done well. We've got to go there and try and win the game, and we'll do what we can, and then we'll see what happens, and then we move on to Banbury. I don't look too far ahead, but what I do know is that the running, like we do play quite a lot of the teams in and around us. The likes of Farsley and Blythe are still in the in reaching distance. We've still got to play both of them. But as I say, the most important game is the next one, and that's Tuesday night away at Warrington. So we'll see how we go.
Just take you back to last Tuesday night. Nice to progress. Not maybe the best reward having to go to Chorley and play in the semi-final. But
I should be concerned about that. Chorley's pitches are obviously a little bit shot, and the fact that it's on Wednesday night doesn't help either club neither, because it just leaves you a little bit closer to the weekend, stops your training. I'd rather have it on a Tuesday night, but we want. I've come here and I want to win as many games as possible. And what we have done is probably just won or lost. We don't draw many. I think that's our 5th since I've been here. So it was a good day of workout. There was lads who needed minutes. It was nice to see the likes of Jordan Archer starting and getting a goal. He probably
good finish.
I know he couldn't move for a couple of days because he stepped out of training on Thursday because he was still that stiff, but obviously he's played a long time, a long game without playing for a long time, and you know, we got Danny Lloyd's got a couple of goals, could have had 4 or 5 on the night. You know, Luke Bears just played well. We've got minutes into the likes of Adam Manson coming back from injury as well. So
Adam getting close to playing.
Yeah, but he's back fit. He's been out a long time. He's played a little small part on Tuesday, and then he's trained Thursday flat out, and he'll do a little bit today. But you know, he's been out a long time. We've just got to make sure that we manage him right. But should they be a little bit overloaded in centre halves. So you know, we've got Deck Evans, who's trained for the first time on Thursday night as well. But they've both been out for 10, 11, 12 weeks maybe. So we've had a bit of bad luck in that area, haven't we? Let's be honest. And it's you know, we haven't really been settled, you know, so but it's nice to see them back. As I say, having got on the pitch on Tuesday, it was a good workout. We win the game, and when that game comes around, we'll give it our best shot, you know, on Shorey's pitch against Bamber Bridge. So we'll see what happens. Brilliant.
Thanks, Jim.